Welcome back to my channel, ladies and gentlemen. So we've got a nice treat for you today. Archfiends versus Sunavalon Rikka, which is the deck that, topped the European Championships, which, isn't bad. And then we have Archfiends versus Spright and Archfiends versus the Mine Altergeist deck. So let's get straight into it, shall we? So, turn 1, it's me. I just set everything and pass because I bricked pretty hard. So we've got Simul, we've got Welcome, we've got Farfa. They open up with Rikka Petal, one of their stronger cards. Then they're going to search and summon Rikka Fairy. They've got Sheet, which I think is like the negate or something. They've got the field spell already, which is pretty good. So the whole idea of the Rikka deck is to tribute your opponent's monsters in order to achieve things. I didn't have any monsters face up, so they couldn't do anything. So Sheet, make sure that I can't activate its effect, I believe. So is what it is. Try to activate Welcome, Labyrinth, Ash Blossom, then just goes ahead and negates it. Archfiend blows himself up at the end of the turn. And of course, because it was the end of the turn, Pestle can then recycle itself. So that's one of the good things about that particular deck. They're going to try and do their Sunavalon combo. Simul Archfiends is going to go ahead, stop it in its tracks. So Simul Archfiends is effectively a D barrier. So they couldn't link summon anymore because they have a link monster on the field. Archfiends Roar, bring good old Emperor back. Its effect's going to get negated, unfortunately. I'm going to use Farfa to basically banish my own Emperor, and you'll see why in a second. Go into Stone King Darius, and then overlay that into Divisor King. Then we can go into Zeus. So we have a 2-material Zeus now, just board wipe everything. Rhino Warrior is going to send Skarm to the grave. Skarm is going to bring Dark Spirit Banishment onto our hand. And then we get our Emperor back, and he doesn't blow himself up, because it's basically a new card. They've used Pot of Avarice, shuffle everything back, draw 2, why not? Then we're going to Dark Ruler us so that we can no longer Zeus the board, which is kind of annoying. And now they're just going to full combo Sunavalon us, effectively. So they've got Sunseed Twin, they're going to bring the Loci back onto the field. They've got Dryas, then they're going to go into Jasmine. And the whole point here is they're going to gain life points. Jasmine's effect is then going to activate, allowing them to search for a card. And then the other part of her effect, bring out Rikka Fairy, because why not? And then Rikka Fairy is going to then search for the field spell, and now they've basically got their full sort of setup once again, so that's pretty good. So now they can use their Rikka cards to tribute our monsters if they should wish. Okay, so Primula's on the field, and then just basically going to be special summoning everything. And now they have the Bengal Answer, the Resurgent. So this card effectively bounces cards to the hand by taking damage equal to their attack. So it took 3k in order to just bounce out Zeus back. Now they've summoned a Hive. This card is pretty good, the Sacred Beast, but it's only useful on the opponent's turn, so it's not the best form of disruption. But Rikka Fairy is good. Unfortunately, because they use Dark Ruler, they can't OTK us. So as a bit of a touch. We have Mystic Mine, which basically only buys us a turn, to be honest. They use Pot of Avarice. So we're going to counter that with Dark Spirit of Malice, bring Emperor onto our side of the field, just as a bit of extra protection, which is pretty useful actually, because now they've got a monster that means we can't special summon anything. So they're using Sheet to take control, but because it's a trap card, we have Labyrinth Archfiend, and we're just going to go ahead and crash that into the Rikka Queen, so not too bad, eh? Harpy's Feather Duster gets rid of Mystic Mine, and now what they're going to do is basically attach a bunch of things, summon a bunch of monsters. We're going to recycle our Dark Spirits. So that's the thing, right? So Rikka tributes our monsters, but so long as we have Dark Spirits, we'll always recycle them back, so it's not too bad. Immediately kill the Rikka Queen with Archfiend Emperor. They can use Bengal Answer to pop it back, spin it back to our hand. The worst thing you could possibly do, because we can just normal summon it and pop a monster. Of course, they're going to negate it, but that doesn't matter because the whole point is to recycle our Dark Spirit anyway. And then we set Welcome Labyrinth, which is going to come in handy in a moment. Oh no, they just surrendered. So they didn't have much. They can attack, and then as soon as they attack, we'll just use Dark Spirit Banishment, and then that's game. So that's Archfiends versus Sunavalon Rikka. And to be honest, these last 2 games are a bit of a meme, I must admit. So Tour Guide into Rhino Warrior, both of those into Dante, detach, mill a few things, go into Beatrice. That's going to set our Dark Spirit stuff up. So on their turn, they're going to Ash Blossom our Beatrice, no one cares. And then we are going to send Heiress into the graveyard to search out Labyrinth Archfiend. And of course, we use Pot of Duality, we use Trap Trick. That's going to put Archfiend Glitch on our side of the field. And this is pretty much where the game ends. So we summon Labyrinth Archfiend, they're going to summon Meluseek, they're going to attack, we're going to use Glitch, and then destroy one of their cards. and recycle our Dark Spirits, and then use a Dark Spirit to redirect that attack. And at that point, they just surrendered because we got rid of their metaverse, which means they couldn't have Mystic Mined us. Yeah, it was just a meme. And finally, we have Archfiends versus Spright, which again, I must admit, is a tiny bit of a meme. I'm just having fun here. So Tour Guide into Rhino Warrior and Tour Guide into Masterking Empress, and Masterking effect activates to spin things back into the deck, and we get to search a card, Staff of Despair. So there you go, and we just set 5 and pass. Their turn. They're going to go ahead, summon Spright Blue, and we're going to activate Unending Nightmare's effect to pop our own Staff of Despair. Staff of Despair is going to recycle to our hand. Then we're going to use Master King's effect. Because we paid 1,000, we're going to mill a few things. So we milled Archfiend Empress to search for a card. And that's going to be Labyrinth Archfiend, if I remember correctly. And then we're also going to use Farther to banish their Spright Blue. As you can see, they have nothing else going for them here. So they just surrender. So yeah, again, it's a bit of a meme. I don't think Archfiends can actually beat Spright properly. That was just a luck of the draw, basically. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you liked this video, my name's Adam. If you didn't, my name's Steve. And if you would like to see more Archfiend-related duels, reviews, combos, and discussions, then feel free to have a browse and hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so that you get notified when content like this is uploaded in the near future. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you around.